What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Free channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and I'm back to OTR truck driving. I am done with the Walmart dedicated fleet at Crete Carrier out in Cheyenne, Wyoming. In the last video I made, I was not doing the Walmart dedicated runs anymore, but yeah, I'm back doing the regular basic OTR trucking. And yeah, so if you're new to the channel though, I appreciate you for clicking on the video. I would appreciate it if you would like the video, sub to the channel. Also check out my Instagram, the link to that's in the description below. Go follow me, I'll follow you back, and I'm going to get right into the topic of this video. The topic of this video is doom and gloom. There's a lot of doom and gloom in society today, and a lot of people may disagree with what I'm going to say, but they may say I'm overly optimistic, they may say that I'm delusional, whatever, and I will disagree with that. But let me explain why I'm making this video. Well, first of all, like I said, doom and gloom, the world is ending. Those type of people are everywhere right now, okay? And to be fair, we are going through very bad economic times. We are, 100%. We have a terrible political environment. We have a terrible economic environment. We have high inflation. We have high debt, taxes going up, stock market down, real estate's correcting, all that, okay? Interest rates going up. We're going to have a slowdown in economic activity for a while. We are. Things are not great. I would not call this economy a booming economy. Another thing is high oil prices. But what I will say is, when you're doom and gloom in the short term, then you have a point. You can be negative about the short term. But over the long run, if you are just overly pessimistic about the future of the American economy and the global economy, over time, what is that going to do to your life? Okay, and I'm going to go over that. And like I said, a lot of people may disagree with my point of view, and that's totally fine. Now, keep the comments respectful. If you disrespect me, you're going to get blocked. Period, the end of story. Because this is my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion, my opinion is my opinion. Yet my opinion about the world today, the economy, the political environment, everything going on, I'm pretty negative right now in the short term about it. But over the long run, I do believe the United States in 10 years from now, 20 years from now, will be a better place than it is today. I believe technology is going to continue to innovate and grow. I believe the economy overall is going to grow. World economy, not just the United States, but the global economy is going to grow over time. I believe that. And why am I making this video? Because when you are doom and gloom about everything in the world and everything about your future, pretty much, because when you're doom and gloom because you're going through tough times and you think that this is going to last forever, okay, and you're just always negative, you'll end up never doing anything with your life. Because it's like, what's the point? What's the point in investing if the economy's going to just totally collapse? What's the point in investing? If you believe that the American economy is going to totally collapse, real estate, the stock market, when you say the stock market's going to collapse and stay down, maybe it will. Maybe the market will drop in half next year. Maybe it'll drop in half the next year. We might go into a deep, deep recession or a potential depression. That may happen. You and I both don't know that. We all don't know that, for sure. We can make predictions. We can either be overly bullish or overly bearish, okay? But over the long run, I don't think, personally, that the government is going to have much influence over the outcome of the biggest, brightest, and best companies and individuals in the world who innovate, who produce. Okay? Yes, right now, the government does have a heavy influence on the short-term fluctuations in the economy. They do, 100%. But again, the regime that's in there now will not be in there 8 years from now, 10 years from now. Okay? They won't be. We'll have a completely different administration, and we'll have a completely different administration in most countries worldwide. Okay? We will. And we will have companies like, think of the top 10 companies in the world. They're going to continue to thrive through bad economic environments and good economic environments. They're going to thrive, they'll have trouble thriving in an environment right now, high inflation, high fuel prices, just a bunch of different things going on, and I'm not going to list all the negative things that have been going on in the world in the last 2.5 years, but I think most people know what they are. And yes, we have been going through tough times for the last 2.5 years. 100% tough time. I think we've been going through tough times for the last 6 to 7 years, really. But I believe it is all going to pass. I do believe that. I don't even focus on what the government is doing all the time. I mean, yeah, in the short term, it sucks. Like when they raise taxes, that sucks. I like lower taxes, low regulations, but usually a change in political party will affect high regulations or low regulations, or high taxes and low taxes. Usually that's what happens. When we have a change in power, things change politically. We go through cycles too. We're not always going to just continue to grow. We're going to have recessions. We're going to have times of slow economic growth. We are. Or declining growth. And that's what we have right now. Right now, we're in a recession. It's not about whether we're going to have a recession. We already are in a recession. We've had 2 quarters in a row of negative GDP growth. We've already had that. And it's not a matter of whether we're in a recession or headed towards it. We're already in a recession. It's not a matter of whether we're headed towards it. No, it's a matter of how bad will the recession get and how long will it last. Okay? And honestly, I think it's ridiculous to try to predict when it's going to end. Honestly, because I don't think any of us know that. I think 99% of people don't know a year from now what the economy is going to look like. They don't. And I don't think anybody knows in 5 years what the political environment is going to look like. You can take your guess and all that. You can make guesses, but at the end of the day, you can't predict the future. None of us can do that. Only a few people know really the direction of where the world is going, the economy's going, the political environment's going. Only a few people really know that. But most of us, the masses, we don't know that. So where am I going with this? Where am I going? If you've stayed this far into the video, I really appreciate it. Please hit the like button. It helps grow the channel. I'm going to get right into it. Why am I making this video? Let me be very clear. Because I believe when you have a pessimistic view, long term about the world, you think the world is ending, you think America is over, the world is over, you will never pull yourself up out of poverty and create wealth and freedom for yourself. Why? Because when you believe that the world is ending and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and never get better, and that's all you ever believe, you wake up every day just negative about everything, you will not succeed in life. Because let me tell you, the people that really succeed in life, yes, they understand what's going on, but they don't let that affect their plan to move forward and strive to create success in their life. They don't let the government and what they're doing affect their plans that they've made. They set goals and they continue working towards those goals for a long period of time. No matter what is happening in the world, they continue to push through. That is what I'm personally doing. I don't know, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in 10 years from now, the world will be a way worse place. Maybe it will be. It could. I don't know. But what good does it do to sit around being negative about where the world's going? What good does it do? What good does it do to just sit on my hands and do nothing about my life because I believe the world's ending? So what's the point? What's the point in even striving to do better if you believe the world's coming to an end, if you believe America's coming to an end? I do not believe that. I do not believe that America's coming to an end. I don't believe that. I do believe that we are going through a very tough time right now. We are. America is going through a very tough time. The world is going through a tough time. But I don't believe in the long run that this is going to continue. And the reason I don't believe that is because I eventually think people are going to get fed up with the stuff that's going on, and they're just going to ignore what the people in power are doing. I really believe that. And I honestly think we've already started to see that. Because at the end of the day, you don't control what the people in power do. You control what you do in your life as an individual. Be an individual. Don't think in terms of groupthink, in what everybody else is doing, what everybody else is thinking. If you do that, you're going to be like 99% of the people of the population, following the herd. That herd mentality leads to a horrible life. It does. The difference between the 1% that are successful and the 99% that are not is the 99% focus on all the negative things that are going on in the world, and they have no ambition to push forward and strive for greatness because they're always worried about things that are going on. That's all they care about is being comfortable, number one. If you want to be a part of the 99%, then all you got to do is just, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I don't even think that way. It's like, what's the point in sitting around and being comfortable? I'm not comfortable. When I'm broke, I'm not comfortable. That's not comfort to me. Oh, but I get to be home every day and every night and every weekend. But if you're broke, you're not comfortable, really. You're not. And you're going to continue to be broke. And I'm saying in general, not speaking at one person in particular. I'm speaking to myself, really, too. Is I will be broke if I follow the mindset of the masses. If I think like 99% of people, I'm guaranteed to be either poor or middle class my whole life. I don't want to be that. I want to be wealthy. I want to be successful. I want to have options. I want to have freedom. And if I focus on the short-term negative things that are going on and not focus on, hey, in the long run, things are going to get better. And a lot of this stuff that's going on is all in your head anyway. A lot of it. It's all in our head. You got to think positive, man. You got to have an optimistic point of view. Now, you don't have to be delusional and think, oh, well, you know, everything is rainbows and sunshine. No, life is never rainbows and sunshine. Okay? It's never like that. We've had terrible times for the last 20 years. I'm 27 years old, and I've been through 9/11. I've been through the Great Recession. I've lived through a lot of things. I've lived through the lockdowns that happened 2.5 years ago. I've lived through a lot of stuff just in my 27 years of life. And yes, those were terrible times. You know, the wars in Afghanistan, Iraq, all that. Think about it. Think of all the negative things that have happened in the last 27 years of my lifetime. And for those of you that are watching my channel that are 40, 50, 60 years old, I mean, you guys have been through way more than me. But the point is we go through cycles of bad times and peaceful, good times. And I do believe that this is just another bad time, but there's still a lot of positives. It's not all bad. Because look at it, if you live in the United States especially, you still have the opportunity to go out there, start a business, invest money. You have economic freedom in this country, and we're still blessed to live in this country. Most countries around the world do not have the opportunities that we have in this country. Still, even with all the negative things that are going on, that there's a lot of negative things going on. I've already acknowledged that. But the point is we're going through a bad cycle. I don't think that this is going to sustain and last for 20 straight years. And if it does, well, I'm still going to strive to achieve greatness. I'm still going to do that because I really believe that it's a waste of your life to just sit around and be negative and not try to achieve great things. I think that's a waste of life, to be honest with you. I do. Why waste your time? Because number one, I'm not only thinking about myself. I need to be successful, not because I want to do it for myself, but because I have a wife and a kid. And I want to create a great life for my wife and my kid. And here's the truth too, is there has been multi-millionaires and multi-billionaires created in every positive cycle and negative cycle. There's millionaires being created each and every single day, even through these tough times. Most people will never become a millionaire. And why? Because they think like the other 99% of people. They do. It's herd mentality. The herd mentality is to give up. Oh, doom and gloom, wait for the next political party to get in to fix my problems. I got news for you. Whether you vote Republican, Democrat, doesn't matter. None of these people are going to fix your life. Period. The end of story. And if you don't like that, unsub from the channel. Don't watch me. Because the reality is the reality. But that doesn't mean that I don't think that certain political parties have an effect on the overall economy and your overall situation. Of course, policies do matter. They do. But what I'm saying is you can have somebody in there that you support, right or left, doesn't matter. And if you do nothing about your situation to better yourself, what good does it do? All it is a person in office. That's it. Like, if you're not out trying to become successful, what difference does it make who's in office? If you're just sitting at home watching Netflix every day, not working, not educating yourself, not saving your money, investing your money, what difference does it make? It doesn't matter, because you're doing nothing anyway. See what I'm saying? And people are sitting around waiting for someone to fix their life, and that's never going to happen. None of these people are going to fix your life. Don't lie to yourself. Don't be delusional about the world. No, you have to get out of your home and go do something and create something. That's how you have freedom. Freedom is, number one, you have to be wealthy to be free. That's a fact. You have to have economic independence. Okay? You have to go out, educate yourself, get a career, make a good income, get out of debt, get out of bondage, slavery to the banks and the government, and be independent. When you have a career making six figures and you're out of debt and you're able to take your money and save it and invest it and you have multiple options when you're able to do that. When you're able to do it, you're free. No one can tell you what to do because you're free economically. You're not dependent on a bank or a government to fund your life. You're dependent on your skill set and your personal financial situation, your resources. So that's the point of this video is, yes, I know there's a lot of negative things going on, and I'm inspired to make this video because I'm honestly tired of seeing so many people be so negative, about the world every single day. It's like, guys, yes, while I agree with you, we're going through negative times, I also don't agree with having that mindset for the rest of your life. If you're 21 years old watching this video, if you're 41, if you're 51, do you really want to live in a deep, dark mindset for the next 10, 15, 20 years and just think doom and gloom, the world's ending? And look, whether the world ends in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years from now, you and I both don't know when that's actually going to happen. People have been predicting the end of America, the end of the world for really centuries now, and most of them have got it wrong. They have. So that's my point of the video. Hey, everybody that's watched this video, God bless. I really appreciate each and every one of you for watching this video, and I would appreciate your feedback on this video. I know this might ruffle some feathers, and people will disagree with me, but that is my opinion. I think the negativity about our country moving forward, I understand why people are negative, like I said, but I think we have to stop with this mindset. I think we have to have a belief that things can get better. If you don't have that belief that things can get better and you've just given up, then it is over. And especially in your mind, it's over. For sure. I don't believe that, though. I believe in 5 years from now, 10 years from now, like I said, at least I know in my life, things will be better in 5 to 10 years from now. God willing, hopefully, I stay healthy and no catastrophic events happen, but I don't want to think about that. Like, as long as I'm able to continue working and getting up every day and using the gifts that I believe God gave me and gave each and every one of you. God gave you gifts, talent. Each and every one of us has gifts and talents. And it is a sin, I believe, to not go out and use those talents that you were given. I believe that's a sin because you're wasting what you were given. So that's my message for the day, and I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, please like the video, sub to the channel, stay tuned for more videos that will pop up here at the end of this one. Also, like I said, stay tuned for the next video that I drop. I will be dropping a video on Friday, and God bless. Thank you for watching.